Hey everybody, what's up? Cat got your tongue? I am going to dive into the silencing of women throughout history and through the power of the internet. Certain people, aka estranged sons and daughters, maybe a partner, maybe a family member, have been trying to silence women throughout the last so many years. I don't know about you, but I don't know if you're in groups for parental estrangement, but it seems like more and more of these groups are being taken over by people who choose to walk away from their parents. And years ago, if people did it, that's just the way it was. But now they can go in these groups, target people, call them names, berate them, degrade them, and try to shame them back into silence. And I think we are going in reverse, people, and we need to knock this off. We need to not allow others to steal our words. I am listening today to the great Janet Jackson, Design of a Decade. I have recently purchased one of those Bose Wave CD players. I found it at a thrift store for much less than what you'd find in online. So I listen to different CDs every day, and a lot of it is empowering and gives me the opportunity to keep moving forward and continue to create video content. So let's talk about the history of silencing women. Now today someone may use their words, but then you can, disconnect from the internet or block them, etc. And you don't have to hear it. So I was born in 1970. Prior to me, women have had to fight for their rights all along. Now, isn't that the cutest thing? Surprise! That's Charlie. Come here, Charlie. Yeah, she's my green cheek conure. She's a sweetheart. I love her. Hi, Charlie. Are you going to join us today? So, whatever. So she's going to be done. She'll just hang out. That's the funniest thing. So let's talk about the history of silencing women. Women have been silenced through legal restrictions, cultural norms, physical punishment like scolds, bridles, or tongue removal, along with societal pressures that devalued their voices, limiting access to education, professions, and political participation. In the medieval era, women speaking out against abuse faced torture, death, or mutilation. Early modern era devices like the scold's bridle were used to physically prevent women from speaking. In the colonial era, indigenous women had tongues cut out to silence protests against invaders. Historically, women were barred from education, professions, and property ownership. Property laws in the 18th through 19th centuries. Men could sell wives in public auctions, treating them as property. Objectification and stereotypes. Women, especially women of color, were dehumanized. Their voices reduced to servitude or dismissed as frivolous, as seen in enslavement and post-war eras. I'm going to read you this story. I found it in Time magazine. On a hot summer's night in June 1860, the heavy door of an insane asylum clanged shut behind Elizabeth Packard, and she felt all hope desert her. Because she was not mad, she was merely independent. Yet, according to 19th century psychiatry, female independence was madness. Elizabeth, a housewife and mother of 6, had simply stood up to her domineering husband. As she would record in a defense of her sanity that she wrote while in the asylum, she insisted, "I, though a woman, have just as good a right to my opinion as my husband has to his." But assertive women in those days were swiftly dispatched to asylums, institutionalized for causing the greatest annoyances to the family and for defying all domestic control. The great Ruth Bader Ginsburg. If you have not seen her, the movie based on her and the documentary, watch it. My favorite quote from her was, I ask no favor for my sex. All I ask of our brethren is that they take their feet off of our necks. Women have fought for the freedom for others to use their voices, to have rights. How dare our sons and daughters, partners, family members, etc., try to silence us? They do so through intimidation, guilt, shame, using their children as ploys so you can't see your grandkids, etc. I'm sorry, I am done. I was thinking about this today. I was raised to be obedient in a Catholic family. I was the second oldest of 4 girls. I did what I was told, and I rebelled a little bit in high school, but not so much. But I truly believe, had God not removed certain people from my life, I would not be sitting in front of this camera today. I've been divorced. My children walked out of my life. I lost my dad. And through all of those circumstances, I emerged from my chrysalis. And here I am today trying to help other people. So if you are concerned about being berated on the internet, disconnect from it. Do not join groups. If you see you are going to stumble and fall and silence yourself once again, remove yourself. Do whatever it takes to emerge from that closet, that prison cell other people are trying to put you in. You can do it or not. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but if you choose to stay, know there are consequences and you will suffer. So therefore, I chose to leave. And when other people chose to walk out of my life, I accepted their decisions and I moved on. That's how I survived. So anyways, don't let the cat get your tongue. Don't let your children silence you. Use your voice to help other people, and I will be back.